Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk. Welcome to your 78th Q&A. Well, I'm going to try to do a Q&A here today. Well, I should say tonight. It's around 6 around my time. Actually 6:40 my time here, California here. So I guess what I'll do is I'm going to try to stall for some time. Hope we could get some viewers in here. And we can go ahead and get started some questions, and hopefully I can try and answer as many as I can, depending how social you guys want to be. Hopefully we can get some more people in here. When it comes to the questions, you can ask anything, you can comment about anything. It doesn't have to be just wrestling. For those of you that are new here, no troll questions, no political, transphobic. I will not tolerate that shit if this is your first time watching. But for all my loyal fans, you already know how everything works. So basically, I'm gonna just kind of answer some questions and comments and spontaneous, just to see how things are. I am hoping Nicholas Rendon does show up here because I do want to ask and find out if he makes sure he got his prize. But I can always do that on Facebook. So gotta check with that, make sure they got that. So with that being said, so we have a few people in here. I am aware that you guys here. So Scooter, it's Will Farrell, number one. Scott, hello. No, Laura, hello. No, Laura, I do see your question, but I want to wait until we get some more questions so we can kind of keep the ball rolling, so I'm not stopping and this and that. You know what I mean? I'm just going to kind of stop time. But I did see your question. I will answer in a little bit. No, Laura. So I know Texas is very bad right now. I know they apparently, I believe it's a snowstorm, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently the power was out over there, or still is out. I know guys like Delexman or Alex, wherever you want to call them, had severe power outage for over 50 hours in Texas. At least 50 hours for some of the people there in Texas. That's horrible. No water, no electricity. That is awful. So hopefully things over in Texas get a lot better. That's really all I can say is I hope things get better for Texas over there, because it's a shit storm over there. Hopefully, with the power slowly coming back on, hopefully everything is fine. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I guess I can answer Laura's question here. Did you see a new Mortal Kombat trailer? Yes, I did. I saw it earlier. I saw it earlier in the day today. Fucking guy is a hard R with blood and gore. Let's be honest. I mean, the original Mortal Kombat's stupid, but it's a guilty pleasure for all of us. But let's be honest, the main reason why that film was not as great was it was PG-13. It's like, why are you making one of those violent video games PG-13? So now this took a long time, but seems like we're finally going to get the Mortal Kombat movie we've been waiting for. So all I want is a good fighting movie with a lot of blood and gore. That's what I want. That's all I really want. I just want a Kombat movie with a lot of fatalities and gore. That's what I want. That's what Mortal Kombat is. Sure. Have you watched Young Rock? I have not. I heard good things about it. Like I said, when it comes to TV shows, they have to be 50 with me. So with that show, I mean, it's interesting. It's just, I got my own programs to watch, and that's, I mean, I hear more things about it maybe, but I mean, I've heard it's good, but personally, I'm not really that interested. But if you enjoy it, awesome. So I'm not going to tell you that. Nicholas Rendon. There we go. There's Nicholas Rendon. Two things. I got your In Your House DVD. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, thank you for letting me know. I've been waiting for that answer. Yeah, so I was just talking about that, Nicholas. So yes, thank you. Okay, seriously, thank you for letting me know you got the DVD. Make sure you got the DVD. So that's one down. Now I gotta ask Mitch, make sure he got his DVD. So I really hope you do enjoy your Best of That House DVD. Let me know what managers are on there and stuff because I haven't checked on myself. I haven't opened up the case, so I want to make sure you got your prize. So awesome. I'm glad you got it, and you're welcome. And then your second question was, what wrestler would you want to meet? Oh fuck, there's so many. I would love to meet Daniel Bryan. That's one of my top ones. I would love to meet Christian and Edge. See, that still pissed me off. I came this close to actually meeting Christian at a Stockton Con here in Stockton, California. There was a few years ago, I came this close. When Christian was announced, I just had Christian Gans. I was like, fuck yeah, I get to meet Christian. And then he had to pull out, and I was pissed off. But then we had John Morrison, Taya Valkyrie. I met John Morrison, but I was like, you know what, it's going to be cool again. I do like Taya Valkyrie, so I was like, I get to meet Taya. So it wasn't a bad replacement. I was happy I met Taya, John, but I really wanted to meet Christian. But yeah, Daniel Bryan, Christian, Edge, Mick Foley is one of my all-time favorites. I would love to get a chance to meet him. I would actually not mind seeing Muhammad Hassan. You know, I think he seems like a cool guy. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Other wrestlers. There's probably someone, right? AJ Styles would be kind of a cool one. I unfortunately can't do this, but I would love to have met Guerrero. But fortunately, I can't. Well, no one can anymore, but I think that would be fun. Again, there's so many names. I can't think of them all at the top of my head. But in terms of like maybe female wrestlers, I would like to meet Trish Stratus, Mickie James, of course. Victoria would be awesome. Tori Wilson, I think, would be a pretty fun person to kind of talk to, you know, kind of get a chance to meet in terms of women athletes. I would love to meet Bayley again this time, get my hug. I'm overdue of a hug. I would like to meet Becky Lynch. I think she'd be pretty cool. And even though I talk a lot of crap about her wrestling style, how they overproduce her, I would not mind seeing Charlotte or Sasha. They do seem very kind, especially Charlotte. She does seem like a very nice person, so I wouldn't mind getting a chance to meet her. Her and Andrade. Tama Tonga is another one from New Japan. There's another name. There's just so many. I can make a huge list of people I would love to get a chance to meet. But that's just a good chunk right there. But I can go on and on with the list. What rest? Oh, no, Laura. If Jason's scared of water, how come he comes out of the water lake? I don't know. That's the one continuity at least that never makes sense. Like one movie, they're like, "Oh, he's afraid of water," but then another time, he's like flat out going in and out of the water with no. Then he's afraid of the water. They never make up their minds when it comes to the whole water thing with Jason. It's always like continuity. It's like, oh, one minute that's a weakness, and then no, he doesn't care, and it's weird. Those movies sometimes never make sense. And I'm a huge fan of this. Like I'm a huge Friday 13th fan, but even then, I don't even know how to even answer that. Did you like Christian's at last theme? At last theme. Did you mean, do you like Christian's current theme, maybe? Oh, yeah. If you're talking about his current theme, That's probably my favorite, if not one of my all-time favorite theme songs. I love that theme. It's addictive. That's what you mean. But if you're talking about the theme before that in WWE, that one was pretty good. But this current version is spot on perfect. When I think of Christian, I think of that song. The current song by, I think it's Story of the Year. I think that's the name of the band. Scooter, what did you think of Christian's 2001, 2003 run? I think it was solid heel, but I was more a fan of Christian when he got the short hair. When he first got the short hair, I think that was starting 2003. Yeah, in 2003 to 2005, that's when he really looked like a world champion, and that's when they dropped the ball with him bad. So I thought he was a good heel, but he was, in my opinion, he was always so underrated as a babyface. He really was. He came in later. He was such a great babyface when he came during the ECW time. And I will stand by, I think they dropped the ball with Christian. They could have made him into a world champion even earlier if Vince would just given this guy a chance. I mean, remember, there was a time, I think it was 2005, they looked like they were build a program with John Cena and Christian for the championship and do a mini feud with those two. And they had one three-way match with him, Jericho, and Cena at Vengeance. And then I think they just kind of stopped feuding after that. It was more of a Jericho and Cena feud rather than a Christian feud. And I think that's when they sent Christian over to SmackDown shortly after. He was only there for a few months, and then they released him. Got the ball with Christian bad. They really did. They were desperate for world champions, for new stars. They had a new star in Christian. They could have made Christian like the Edge of SmackDown during that time. And of course, Edge would be one of the new faces of Raw, and then you kind of Christian on SmackDown. And then eventually, if you start Christian around, you could always swap them back or just Edge with Christian, and you can have just both heel singles wrestlers, or have one of them turn baby face. Christian turned baby face. If you with a heel Edge on SmackDown for the world title, that would have been fucking great. But they dropped the ball with him. No, Laura, let's be honest. Christian and Gail Kim's TNA runs were way better. Oh, yeah. Like, let's be honest. When people think of Gail Kim, they think Gail Kim from TNA. They don't think about Gail Kim from WWE. They did nothing with her. I mean, she won the women's championship in her day, which was great, but then she just floated around. She was just another body. She had no character. She barely got time to talk. She was just there. Like she literally won the championship one time, and then I think it was a month or two later, she dropped the championship, and then they just forgot about her. And in TNA, she became one of the biggest names, if not the face of the Knockouts division over there. She was one of the highlights. And with Christian, I agree. When Christian first came to WWE, he had a great career, but he could have been a world champion. They dropped the ball. In TNA, he became a world champion, but I believe Christian said he never cared for his time in TNA. I actually liked his run in TNA because they actually took him seriously like world champion. But then when Christian came back during that ECW period, that was one of Christian's better runs, in my opinion, was in the ECW brand. He really was a main event level guy over there. And then he slowly started to get back in the main event scene, and of course we know what happened with his world title runs and all that. So Christian overall had a great wrestling career as a whole, but I do think he was treated more respectfully TNA, and Gail Kim by far, if it weren't for TNA, Kim would probably not be the mainstream athlete she was today. Let's just be honest. Nicholas Brandon, David include Bret Hart versus British Bulldog, Stone Cold versus Triple H, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, Rob Van can't wait to watch The Rock and Mankind. Yeah, those were some of the matches I think that were listed on the back DVD, but I don't know what else was on the DVD. That's what I'm saying. Like, those were like the 4 sample matches you get on the back of the DVD, but either that, I don't know what else is on there. They could have had the Canadian Stampede match, I think. They might have Shawn Yeah, okay, well, Shawn and Undertaker, yeah. They could have done their bad blood match. I don't know what else is on the card. You have to watch the DVD, or I'll have to look myself on the online and just check. Actually, I could do that right now. Let you know very quick. Do you like Almost? He's there. You know, it's interesting for AJ to have kind of a big um, a bodyguard like that. I think that's interesting. That's interesting. So, you know, I would like to see him kind of wrestle. Okay, so Nicholas Randon, here are the matches. Bret Hart versus Hakushi. Hakushi? Hakushi, yeah, from 1995. Hakushi, I remember watching a few matches on him recently. He's actually very good. Yeah, I think that was a very underrated match. Intercontinental Champion Jeff Jarrett versus Shawn Michaels. Razor Ramon versus Dean Douglas. You got the hog pin match between Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Henry Godwinn. And Bret Hart versus British Bulldog. So you got the no holds barred match. You got Wilson Diesel. I remember that being a pretty good match. Shawn Michaels versus Mankind, WWE Championship Mind Games. Very Long Undertaker, Mankind. You got Four Corners match. Oh, so you do have this match too. Technically, the first four-way match was Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, Vader, Undertaker in the final four. I've heard that was great. Oh, you got the infamous 10-man tag team match, the Hart Foundation versus Steve Austin, Ken Shamrock, Goldust, and the Legion of Doom. That is considered by guys like Saw Monster himself to be one of the greatest in your house matches of all time. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, Ground Zero, very underrated match, I've heard. Non-station 8-man tag team match, Stone Cold, Owen Hart, Cactus Jack, and Chainsaw Charlie versus Triple H and New Age Outlaws and Savio Vega. Tag team title match, you got Steve Austin, Undertaker versus Mankind, and Kane. Okay, fully loaded. Ken Shamrock versus Mankind, Judgment Day. And then you also have a last man standing match for the WWE Championship, Rocky versus Mankind. Okay, so you got a pretty good selection of unique matches on here. Kind of surprised I figured you're gonna have a few more. I think I've heard like Vega versus Stone Cold, and I think it was a strap match. I believe it was. A lot of people seem to love. I'm surprised they didn't put Shawn Michaels Undertaker from Bad Blood. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put that on there. There's probably a few more matches I'm not thinking, but Saw Monster put a really good list of matches. If you want to go check that video out, but those are some of the those are supposedly all the matches on there. Anime Mania 500, sup, man? Hey, how you doing? Sandcats, did you see more commentary? Someone, believe it was, yeah, no Laura. No Laura actually just asked me this question. Yes, I did. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just looking for good old-fashioned martial arts gore fest from this movie. Honestly, I hope the characters are fine. The story's fine, but really, I'm in it for the action, for the gore. That's what I really want to see. And for what I saw in the trailer, I can't wait. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a fest. I cannot wait. We got King Cigar 94. What's up, dude? Mace removing stuff of the Elimination Chamber was a great heel move back. As my bank, plus he wasn't going to win the chamber anyways. This was a good move. This was a good move just because we don't have to see the fucking Miz. So why the fuck is the Miz in the chamber to begin with? There's a better idea. Why did that chamber have to be all former world champions? That was my issue. And I had that same conversation. Why the fuck is the Miz in the chamber? Why is Jeff Hardy? No one cares about them anymore. So when they got rid of the Miz, I'm like, good. Good. The chamber is now not as bad. I mean, fuck, who cares if it's a good heel move? I just want Miz off that chamber. I want him to lose that fucking briefcase. He's a joke champion. What do you like better? Disney Plus or HBO? I don't have HBO Max, so Disney Plus by default. I really don't have HBO Max yet. I might actually have to get that for Godzilla vs. Kong and maybe even Mortal Kombat, if movie theaters are not open by then. Thoughts on the upcoming Jon Moxley and Omega exploding barbed wire death match? I don't even know what to say. I'll tell you right now, I was just thinking more simply, oh, they're probably going to do a ladder match. Okay, maybe they're going to do maybe an Iron Man match, I'm thinking. Maybe a last man standing. And they just go, fuck it. They're just going to have an exploding barbed wire death match. What? What? Oh, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Oh my God. All I'm going to tell you is Renee Young's going to be fucking pissed. Renee going to be pissed. That's all I have to say. I mean, fuck my life. Oh, I'm not ready for that match. I don't even think Brand will be ready. When Brand comes over for the show, which hopefully he will, I don't think Brandon's going to be ready. None of us are going to be ready for that match. Oh my God. I don't even know what to even say. Just, I'm not ready. Aaron GTV. Preston, what's up, my guy? Hey, Aaron. What's up, buddy? Haven't heard from you in a while. Glad you could join us. That's awesome. Good to hear from you again. You better keep on to that WGS championship, or I'll come over there, Manteca, and I'm going to take that title from you. Your prediction to win the SmackDown Chamber on King Cigar. I think it'll be Cesaro. I feel Sammy and Owens will feud from the Chamber WrestleMania. I'm excited Sammy cross the path. Yeah, I would say Cesaro. I don't think Daniel Bryan's going to win. I think they're going to hold Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns off for a while because we know that's a money match. The story itself writes itself. I don't want to see Kevin Owens win again and fight Roman. It's at that point where I'm kind of sick of that. I'd like to see some new faces. And Sammy and Corbin, we know they ain't going to ain't going to win. Jey Uso, not going to win. So I would say Cesaro, yeah. I would say Cesaro's my pick to win. Did you like the Kenny Omega and Don Kindergarten segment? Oh, you do? I thought that was pretty funny. It was so cool to finally see the WWE champion, Kenny Omega. Fucking JR. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't know Kenny Omega was WWE champion. When the hell did he beat Drew McIntyre? And he has a pay-per-view this Sunday. He's got to defend the title. I'll get to your question in a little bit, and Mania. Just one answer. Aaron GTV, the OG is back. You're damn right. We're still missing a few Canadians, but some of the members are here. The real members, the OG, the Californian OGs of the WGS are here. It's going to be great. Great. But it's good to see you, Aaron. Just one Canadian. Well, I mean, if you count his family, always getting involved and always being the better of the talkers and entertainalities. Okay, let's go back to Anime Mania 500. What's your prediction for AEW Revolution? I'm going to say Kenny Omega retains. I say Darby and Steen win. I'll go Heyman beats Matt Hardy. I believe Britt Baker's going to win the tournament and fight Hikaru Shida. If that's the case, I'm picking Britt Baker to win. Women's Championship. I'm going to say Young Bucks retain the tag team titles. And what was that other match? What was that other match? I know there was another match on here. Oh, yeah, in the Face of Revolution ladder match. I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you because we don't know the other participants yet. So I have to leave that one blank because I don't have the other names. So I'm going to have to leave that off. My question is, who's going to face Drew? This isn't a good sign. Also, who would Brian? What would Brian do at Mania? Well, I keep saying this. Who says Drew is going to WrestleMania as world champion? If I were booking this, I would have Drew drop the title to AJ Styles. And I would do Edge and Styles for the championship. I would do then Sheamus and Drew in a no-holds-barred stipulation match. Just a special singles match, a rivalry match. And with me personally, then I would do Bryan versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. That's what I would personally do. As of right now, I have no idea. They might be doing Bryan Rollins, but that's how I would do it. I would do Sheamus and McIntyre, non-title, blood feud. I'd do Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and I would do Edge versus Styles for the WWE Championship. Those would be my big marquee matches. Oh, besides Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Those would be my 4 big matches right there. That's what I would do. Nicholas Rare, thoughts on Seth Rollins' return to SmackDown with the Burn It Down theme? I love that theme song. So I'm really happy they brought that back. Seth Rollins' return was very underwhelming. He's still doing the whole stupid Messiah gimmick. At least he's got that theme song back. I never liked that Messiah theme song. I thought that was stupid. I never liked that thing. It was just dumb. It was cringy to listen to. Go ahead, keep answering some more questions. The more questions you ask, the more comments you leave, then the longer I'll stay up here. I mean, I can't be up here for too long, but just looking here for a second. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got somebody else. Honestly, bro, I like your idea, but right now I'm not sure what the plans are for Drew. Elimination Chamber for WWE Champions seems unpredictable now. I mean, for fuck's sake, they can have Miz win. Oh God, I puked in my mouth. I swear to God, we're getting Miz and Morrison in their fucking goofy shit. Oh. Yeah, no. If they took that feud more seriously, I could buy it, but no. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck they're going to do. If you could date or marry Bayley or Trish, who would you choose? Marry Bayley, date Trish. I love Trish to death. She's a goddess. But I love Bayley. I've always been a huggable Bayley. Bayley will always be my girl. Hey, Bayley. Hoo, ha. I want to know if you be my girl. I can't believe I remember that. I remember those chants. Those were great. God, I miss fans. I miss fans so much. Fans made the show so much more fun and enjoyable. Even if the matches were shit, the atmosphere was just fun. Now we have these piped in noises. It's not the same. Morrison needs to be on his own. He's way too talented. I fucking agree. And here's a better deal. With reportedly Taya Valkyrie coming in, I hope to God that Taya and Morrison become an on-screen couple. And Morrison and Taya just do their own thing together. Be that power couple or SmackDown. They just need to do that. Bobby Lashley needs to get the world title again. His work is so good. And I've never been a Lashley fan, but I get why people like him. I'll say this right now. Lashley is doing some of the best work he's doing right now. I will give him credit. I've just never been the biggest Lashley fan. If Lashley were to win the championship, I wouldn't hate it. It's just I wouldn't really care for it either. That's just me personally. I've never been the biggest Lashley fan. But look, if Lashley wants to get the championship and they do put the belt on him, I'm just giving it, okay, he's champion. But maybe he'll win me over. I don't know. Anyone else worry about seeing that powerbomb spot? That was a bad spot, but I haven't heard anything from Steen, so I'm sure he's okay. But I will admit that did shock me. I was like, whoa, he's actually taking a bump. Let's see. I'm not a Lashley fan either, but his booking has been good right now. MVP is the best thing that happened to him. Well, like I said, look, he is doing great work. It's just personally, I'm not the Lashley fan. I've never been a Lashley fan. But like I said, I agree. He's easily doing some of the best work of his career with the whole Hurt Business thing. So I can't argue that. I really can't. It's just Lashley's just never been my guy. I've never got behind Lashley. But like I said, I agree with you. Like this is some of his best work he's ever done. I'm glad Kyle O'Reilly is okay after those reports of having a seizure. Again, I don't even know what that was about. So I heard he has seizure. Then I heard people saying it was a work. Then I hear people saying it was a legit. I had no idea what the whole seizure thing was. I don't know if it was a work or not. People keep on telling me, oh, it was a work. The others are saying, oh, no, it wasn't a work. None of the rumors make any sense. Bottom line, Kyle O'Reilly is fine. That's all I want to know. He's okay. But yeah, I don't know why the whole seizure thing was even a thing. If that wasn't work, then wow. Let's see here. Okay, so we're still waiting some people. So we've been here for about half hour, so not too bad. A little over a half hour. Kizagar, will we see John Cena at WrestleMania? Apparently not. Not sure if you would agree, but I think Cena is still top guy in the company. Even every appearance makes rings go up. Well, John Cena was our Stone Cold. Think about it. Every era had a face of the company. Golden era, it was Hulk Hogan. The New Generation era, it was Bret Hart. Attitude era, Stone Cold. With the Aggression era, it was, oh God, fuck, who was it? Yeah, Stone Cold, yeah. Then yeah, it was John Cena. Yeah, John Cena from Ruthless Aggression to now, and then now it's obviously Roman Reigns. So John Cena is still a big name. He'll always be one of the biggest names in the company, but no matter how much we loved or hated him, he'll always be that guy. And yeah, he ain't gonna come in WrestleMania because he's filming, I think, the Suicide Squad stuff in Canada, and it's gonna be conflicting with his schedule. Unless some miraculous change happens, I don't think we're seeing him in WrestleMania. So no longer top five AEW women you would marry, no questions. We'll see. I would probably say Hikaru Shida. I would say Thunder Rosa, but she's technically not AEW. But I'll have to include her. But so Thunder Rosa and a Tay Conte and Penelope Ford. Well, let's say heel Roman and Cena feud again. Last time they were both faces, but Cena embarrassed him on the mic. It showed that Roman was that would be interesting. I would not watch the match. I'm like I said, I didn't even care for the first match. I love the promos. I thought the promos were hilarious, but I never even watched the match because I didn't care. It was like, two guys I fucking hate. It's like, who do I choose for? Who would I want to win? Even if they did this, I would not be that interested because it's still Cena and Roman. I don't need to see that match again. Regardless if one's a heel or the other's a face, I personally would not want to. But Roman, in terms of that, Roman has improved though from back then. Back then, he was not ready. Roman, this time, he could probably hold his own against Cena now. As King Cigar would be interesting. Yeah. Tough Idea, you would marry, no questions. Oh, god damn it. Bayley, oh, god damn it. There's just so many. There are just so many. Well, Bayley have to be on top of the list. Bayley would be on the list for sure. Bayley, Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, who the other two? Who be the other two? Fuck, I was gonna say Kairi Sane, but she's not there anymore. Alexa Bliss, maybe, and fudge. Liv Morgan. There you go, Liv Morgan. No, give me a Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns story, right? 15, pull the trigger. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that they have history. Like I said, they have history. They have history going way back. That's why I want to see the match. That's why the feud will work so well. They could base off that 2015 their thing back in Royal Rumble. It just worked so well. The story just writes itself. That's why I want to see a match. And I think that's a match that could be WrestleMania worthy just for the promos. The match will be great. The match is going to be great. The promo, the story will just be emotional and dramatic and be engaging. I really do not want to see another Order versus Fiend match again. It's going to eventually happen or something. It is. But hopefully that'll be the last time they'll feud it and then they'll move on to something else. If they can at least do Orton and Fiend, it's some sort of fun gimmick match, I don't mind. But I do agree, like after that match, we're gonna have Mania. Once that match is done, they need to be done with this and they need to move on. Thoughts on anything with Brain and exploding barbed wire match? I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think I'm ready. That's all I have to say about that. I'm not ready. If you could go back in time and pick any past WrestleMania to see live, what would you want to see? Personally, I want to see WrestleMania 17. That is a great one. That would be a great one, but God, WrestleMania 18 though would be fun because then I get to be in the building for Hogan and The Rock. I mean, that's such an iconic match. To just hear the crowd for that match alone, I think would be just something memorable. I might actually go with WrestleMania 18. Barely though, but I'll probably go WrestleMania 18. King Sakara. By the way, is the Fiend a face or is he a heel? I don't know. I didn't know who was a heel in the last match. They make it seem like Bray, I guess, is the babyface technically, but I mean he's still like brainwashing Alexa Bliss to do this horrible stuff. So again, it's weird. Like I said, it's very weird. Uh, it's weird. I mean, technically by default, Bray would be more the face, but that's not really saying much. I was saying he's more like an anti-hero. But even then, that's kind of a stretch. I mean, Orton's flat out heel. There's no question about it. But with Bray Wyatt, though, it's just very weird. If you give me any past wrestler and ask them a question, who would it be? Probably one would probably be Eddie Guerrero. And in terms of questions, in terms of questions, maybe asking like what were some of his favorite matches that he had. Now, maybe talk about his brief time in New Japan would be kind of cool. It would be kind of hard to call the Fiend the face when he tried to kill Orton with a fucking pickaxe. Yeah, but all kind of hard to call Randy Orton a face when he lit the guy on fire. So, I'm just saying that's a problem with this. Is like who's really the baby face? Like who's really the baby face here? Listen, who would be the baby face? Imagine that 10 Celebrate versus American Dragon Day, right? Who wins? Ranges from 1997 to 2003 versus Daniel Bryan, like Bryan Danielson and his. Well, we're talking about Daniel Bryan now. I mean, Daniel Bryan would probably win in terms of star and wrestling wise, but we're talking about like Bryan Danielson. Fuck, dude, I don't even care. I think that'd just be just fun. That is what you would call just a dream match. Like back in their prime days when Ray was the those two having a match, fuck, would blow the roof off. Well, I guess it was one of the weird matches, so you just choose who to cheer for. Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. Well, like I said, I mean, the match was fun. What they did, it was very intriguing. But it's like, I mean, you got one guy that tried to murder another man with a pickaxe. It basically has mind control powers over innocent women, and then you have Randy Orton who's RKOing women and burning people alive and threatening old people. It's just like it's like Freddy versus Jason. Who's the least evil? Who's the least evil of the two? American Drivers Ace Tanahashi. How about that? Yeah, Tanahashi, especially Tanahashi in his prime before his legs got really badly hurt versus Bryan Danielson. Oh man, that match would be fun. That would be a great fucking match. Yeah, Tanahashi in his prime versus Bryan in his prime. That would be a match of the year candidate. I'm not exaggerating. That would be a match of the year candidate. I can't. Yeah, Tanahashi's still good, but before his knees got shoved when he was younger, dude, that guy was on another level. Randy Orton basically went back to his bald and beard looking like he. That's who 27. It's like they're continuing. I if that's the case, that's some continuity I like. I do like the fact that they are doing continuity. At least they were seeing. At least you're not seeing Edge or get God. See, that's the thing. I am glad we're not doing that again. I want Edge to get some new opponents, please. Tetsuya Naito versus 2002 Ray. All these matches. Just thinking about them on paper, just I like you're just like Jesus Almighty. I'm surprised you haven't done Rey Mysterio versus Kota Ibushi. That's still a dream match people want to see. I mean, Kota Ibushi, Rey Mysterio, fuck my life. We almost got that. We actually got a little bit of that match. What was it? All Out? Not All Out. All In? Was it All Out or All In? I think it was All Out. The big independent show when they had that six-man tag team main event. It was Young Bucks and Bushi versus Bandito, Ray Phoenix, and Rey Mysterio. And for a brief period, we had Rey Mysterio and Kota Ibushi, and the place just went nuts. Fuck. Yeah. How about 1996 Trish Stratus versus Kota Ibushi? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Really? Are we gonna keep doing this? We're seriously doing this? Bro. 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 What's your favorite championship belt? Mine is the IC title. Mine is the WWE Undisputed Championship from 2002 to 2005. That's my favorite championship belt of all time. The second would be the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The second version of the big gold belt, not the WCW version that looked like it was very flat. I mean the one where it had more metallic. It was more curved. It looked more like a title. That would be my favorite. The white strap Intercontinental Championship is a beautiful belt. I like that one. I like the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. That's a gorgeous belt. Who's the best SmackDown GM of all time? I mean, a lot of people say Taylor. I would rather say Stephanie. I just thought she was a lot more fun GM. I mean, Teddy Long, every match he was just a running. But Teddy Long had some entertaining moments, but the thing was always, let's make a tag team match, player. I really wish they treated the IC title like a semi-main event title. Well, I mean, they did. They did at first, and then for a long time. I mean, it seems like they're doing something with the IC title right now with Big E. So at least they're doing something with that. But for a long time, the IC title was just that title that was just one day they push and make a big deal, then they don't. They never keep track of these things. It's very weird. It's very weird. Let's see here. So we got about. I think I'll go on here for another 10 minutes. I think another 10 minutes will be fine. So if you guys want to keep asking me questions or comments, again, it could be wrestling, it could be movies, it could be any personal questions, as long as it's not too personal. I'll stay on here, guys, for at least another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to head on off. Head on out. So if any other questions, let me know. Nicholas Renton, I don't know if you're still on here, but again, I hope you enjoyed the DVD. Like I said, congrats again, 2-time winner. I'm glad you did get the DVD, and I hope you enjoy it. Watch One Piece, Sammy. Are you asking that as a statement or as a question? I think you made a question like, do I watch it? No. Again, I don't watch a whole lot of anime. Animes I actually really enjoyed, or stuff that was anime that I like, was like Yu-Gi-Oh, Trigun, stuff like that. If there's another show, I would think more Black Lagoon. I would be more interested in seeing. But other than that, anime is not really my thing. I don't hate it. It's just anime is not my thing. Like I go, oh, I gotta watch anime. It's just like, you know. Oh, okay, I'm asking you to try watch. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it, but fortunately, again, I'm just not an anime person. I'm just an anime person, just I've watched some clips, I've seen some stuff. It's like, I mean, people seem to like it. For me, it's just it doesn't look like my thing. I'm not a One Piece guy. I do appreciate the suggestion, but again, I'm not really an anime guy. Again, I appreciate it. Just I'm not an anime guy. Top 5 movie endings. So favorite movie endings. Favorite movie endings. Oh, god damn it. You're really going to do this to me? You're really going to do this to me? Oh, my. Oh, I hate these kind of questions. I got to think. Although this ending was sad, it was. Oh, God. My head, it hurts. My head hurts. Movie endings. I never get questions like that. God, you really like putting me on the spot. I guess Terminator 2, I know that's a sad ending, but it was the right emotional ending that I kind of liked. It was a nice closing chapter to that story. Uh, I guess Jaws, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future is a fun one for ending. Uh, Again, there's so many fucking movies out there. Fuck you really put me on the spot. I hate you. I hate you, no, Laura. And I'm joking, by the way. I'm curious. Do you watch any other YouTube wrestling contests such as JD, General Jerry? I don't watch General Jerry. He just comes too negative. And JD, he kind of annoys me a bit. I do watch Just Alex, the Lex Man Just Alex. In fact, I'm a moderator for him. I watch the Saw Monster. Saw Monster Sound Off. That's Jason. Saw Monster. I listen to him. That's like the main podcast I listen to. Wrestling Gurus. I would say Wrestling Gurus, but they're not on there anymore. So I might listen to some podcasts like Talk is Jericho and stuff like that. Just on like the two main ones are like Just Alex and Saw Monster, the two like main wrestling podcasters I listen to. I miss Wrestling Gurus live reactions. God bless it. Oh yeah, they're content, man. That was something. That was something. Just half the reactions alone were just fuck, dude. I missed them reacting to shit. I really do. I really do. Had to move on. You know, they decided to tuck their balls in their purse. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Although they're probably not even watching anyway, so what care? Fucking Canadians. Scooter, have you ever heard of Dustin Nunn? Dustin Nunn. No, is that a TV show or is that a person? Let's see. I wish Mitch would have loved the videos of. It's still cool to rewatch them. Not sure why he deleted them. I understand he didn't want to do anymore, but the videos could have stayed. I miss those. Yeah, I could have. That they could have. I don't think I'm gonna go too detailed, but I think this will be all right. But basically, I think the main reason why Mitch didn't want the videos out was because he wanted to move on with his life. He's working, and he wants to protect his image. He wants to do the job. He's doing the job well, for what I've heard, and he realized that if he kept the videos up, then people would watch them and they recognize him, and he'll probably get in trouble. So he didn't want to take that risk, although his videos weren't that bad. But when you're working, you have a YouTube channel, and especially videos like that, people tend to watch the clickbait them and stuff like that. So Mitch just wanted to, he didn't want to run the risk of getting in trouble or anything like that. So I think that was the main reason why he took him down. Unfortunately, that's what it is. That's the case. It was more than just to make sure, he had a good job and everything. Like I say, it wasn't anything. It wasn't like it was racist or anything like that. But it's just he did a lot of cursing in those videos. He was a lot angry, and like I say, he's got a good job. He's trying to live a life and all that. So he just wants to try to continue on a more positive light of things. I think that was the main reason. I think that might do it. Yeah, I think that's the last thing we do. So with that being said, guess that makes sense. World War 2000 was the first video I watched. Oh no, that was 2011. Can't believe that. When you look back, I can't believe they were cheering guys at Barrio del Fuego. I mean, we watched it back. It's like, wow. I remember World War 2010 being one of the funnier ones. So just one inside jokes. Like, what happened to her Undertaker being together? Well, you see, Michelle didn't suck Undertaker's dick before the show, so Undertaker told Tay that she needs to fucking lose. And then Jared. Oh, the quote from Jared. I always remember. She didn't cook the meal I wanted. You're fucking losing tonight, bitch. I laughed every time. I could not breathe. I could not breathe at that joke. Oh yeah, I think there was Michelle McCool losing Mickey James in like a minute or so. And Michelle and Undertaker were together still during that time. And then, yeah, just when that joke happened, I lost it. So yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on and joining me in this chat and answering some questions of mine. I'll be back on here for Elimination Chamber review, so stay tuned for that. I will be doing AEW Revolution review as well. So stay tuned for that. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it. So all I'm going to say is take care of my peeps. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time.